What's poppin', what's poppin'? You know what time it is. It's post-work time. It's recap time. You see your boy the biggest, my partner the reverend. And your boy the biggest is in the shiesty mask again. You wanna know why? Cause after the pod, I see my nigga TJ got on his shiesty mask. We growing, gang. How does it feel?
Feels great.
Well, look. Let me tell you, when them yeah start coming in, you feel me? You gonna feel even better, my boy. You know that yeah come in and make you feel real good, don't you?
You feel me?
But look, it's time for business. We're gonna start it off like this. Thursday night game. Rams beat the 49ers 12-6. I would say thoughts, but before we can even get there, Devondre Campbell quit. Thoughts.
It's crazy you quit on your team like that. I mean, I don't really know what he expected anyway. He wants the starter when he was in. Like, my man came back. What you expect? Like, that's just how it go, man.
He really thought he was gonna play over Dre Greenlaw. Fuck out of here. Man, that shit's wild, yo.
That was the starter.
Exactly. The only reason you even got the job was because that nigga fucked his Achilles up or whatever it was. Yeah, in those damn Super Bowl. You feel what I'm saying? You knew as soon as he got back, nigga, that was his spot.
Yeah.
And then come to find out this nigga talking shit on IG before the game. You feel what I'm saying? Like this nigga playing to do this goofy ass shit.
You knew it was coming.
Like, man. And then on top of that, nigga, Greenlaw get hurt. Another one of the linebackers get hurt. The team needs you. We need you. And you still gonna say you not going in the damn game, and then we gotta run nickel defense, and they run the ball all the way down our throat, all down the field.
Yeah.
We done put in all of this time. You got niggas out there playing hurt, and you gonna do that shit? Nigga, don't ever be on my team again. Nigga, you can never step in that foxhole with me again.
Nah, never.
Like, nigga, fuck you, nigga. Real talk.
Yeah.
But I know they wanted to put hands on that man.
Yeah. He definitely gone before they got back. Definitely gone before they got back. Not even close.
Like, yo, Killer was doing his thing.
Yep, 4 receptions, 61 yards. He had one that went for 33, 7 targets.
Quick question for you. If you the 49ers, do you give Brock Purdy $60 million?
No.
Why you tell him?
Because, man, I done already explained, man, that man, you don't know what you're going to get from him. You feel me? You don't know how he's going to be playing. This man was 14 of 31, 142 yards. No touchdowns, 1 interception.
Let me tell you what you can't guarantee. In any type of bad weather, he gonna be ass. You feel what I'm saying? When they played in Cleveland last year in that awful weather, he was ass. They played somebody a few weeks ago, Buffalo in the bad weather, ass. You feel what I'm saying? Just Thursday night, ass.
Terrible.
Ain't no look. I tell that man, you take his 35, maybe 40, and you get the fuck out my face, and you get the fuck off my team. You feel what I'm saying? Fuck out of here. Or I might franchise that nigga and pay that nigga for 1 year, but I'm not paying you nigga for 4-5 years and having to give you 50, 60. You can, man.
Yeah, that's a lot of money to be given.
Exactly. Look, then they gonna be in the conversation the same way we be like, why y'all give Tua that much? Why y'all give Trevor Lawrence that much? Then we gonna be questioning.
Man, that's crazy. Like, the man was 45% completion percentage. Like, this is a man, I mean, doing D, Debo didn't really help him out. McCaffrey's injured. Ayuk is injured. Debo only had 2 carries for 3 yards. His longest carry was 2 yards.
It's crazy you bring up Debo, because that's another great question. Debo said and demanded the ball, and he dropped a touchdown. He's, I guess basically what I want you to tell me. Is Debo anymore, or is he now just Samuel?
I don't know, man. It's you gotta show up when they give you the ball. Like, you can't be dropping stuff like that. You can't be complaining for the ball and dropping stuff like that. But he has it, he's a rhythm player though. Like the more he gets the ball, the more he get in his hands, the better he is. So
Yeah, it's true.
I feel like they need to figure out ways to get him more involved early. You know what I'm saying? You don't wait, to get your best players the ball late, in the game and stuff. That don't help him. So, but he do got to be more of a team player though. So he'll figure it out. If he don't, hey, they get him out of there. They good for getting them boys in and out.
Facts. I think Debo can still be good, but I don't think Debo is what Debo once was. You feel me? But you know, nigga like that can summon it up probably for one more season. You feel me? At least to give you some really good work. You feel me? But yeah, I don't think they use him as much in the run game as they need to now. I heard that a little bit was after he got the bag, he didn't want to run as much, but I always felt like Debo was way more effective when you had the threat of the run, and like you ain't know, like, damn, is Debo gonna run that bitch or is Debo catching it? Like, what Debo doing? We don't know what Debo doing. So you feel me? And I think it made their offense a little bit more explosive too, because it was a little bit different. Like it gave you a different element.
Yeah.
Excuse me, to worry about. Now, is there anything else you got on this 49er Ram game? Um, well, one more thing. Cooper Cup for the first time in God knows how long ended up with no catches and no yards.
Good God.
Was it because Matt Stafford was playing awful, or do you think Cooper Cup has lost it?
Well, for one, they ran the ball over 40 times. So, I mean, they ran the ball, what was it, 32. So, you run the ball 39 times. I mean, that's a recipe, so. Ah. And so they threw the ball 16 to 27, 160 yards. 59% completion percentage, Matt Stafford. They threw the ball. They didn't throw the ball terribly, but they just ran the ball a whole lot. So I can't really say it was Cup, because Cup, he only had 3 targets. So, I mean, but then again, the separation could not be there, when your read come up. So, I mean, I feel like Cup still got it. He's always been a route runner, so he's going to figure it out. But I just feel like this whole year really has been a slump for him. He hasn't played his best football this year. So, hopefully we'll see. I can really tell you when next year, if he's still having games with no catches, no yards, averaging 30, 25 yards a game. You can't get nowhere with that.
I think two things can be true. I think Cooper Cup ain't quite as good as he once was, but Matt Stafford was bad the other night. They really could have picked him off like 3 or 4 times. You feel what I'm saying? So I just kind of think it was an anomaly. But Puka Nakua is going crazy.
Man, he is different.
Woo.
Puka different.
Different. Now, on to our next game. The Ravens beat the Giants 35-14. Lamar Jackson, 5 touchdown passes.
Good Lord.
Do you have, is Lamar Jackson in your MVP race? Yes, no. Thoughts on the game? Give me your breakdown.
Man, that man definitely had an MVP moment. Definitely had an MVP moment. Is he my MVP?
That's not.
He is in the conversation.
Like how you did that.
He is in the conversation. But I'm just gonna be honest with you. I gotta give it to Josh Allen. That man Lamar, what he did against the Giants is crazy. Don't get me wrong. That's crazy to do against any team. But I just feel like that boy Josh Allen playing at a higher I'm pretty sure Lamar is throwing less interceptions than Josh Allen this year. I think he got like 30 some touchdowns, maybe 3 or 4. Yeah, 3 or 4 receptions this year. So it's like, man, that's out of this world. But I just feel like that boy Josh Allen playing lights out.
And he got less weapons.
Yeah, way less. He's doing way more. So I just feel like I ain't gonna say way more, but he's his output is way more as far as team wins and things of that nature. So I'm going Josh Allen as my MVP. But Lamar, like I said, 84% completion percentage, 290 passing yards, 5 throwing touchdowns, no picks. So I mean, them boys dominated the Giants. It wasn't even close. Like, yeah, Boyle played, better than I thought he would. But he still, the Giants, of course, still don't have no quarterback whatsoever. So it's like, and then Lamar ran for another 65 yards. So it's hard to stop that dual threat, man.
Unless you them guys up north. We own that nigga. We're not even gonna get into that yet.
Yeah, they is second in the division at 9-5. Behind y'all, your Steelers. Y'all ain't gonna have to worry about the Bengals or the Browns.
Of course not. You feel me? They in the rearview mirror. We worry about them for next year. Well, Cleveland next year. Cincinnati, we'll probably have to worry about them next year. But they might fuck around and make the playoffs. At that point, you feel me? We'll have to worry about them. But until they pull some crazy ass bullshit out the habit, I mean, I don't see it either. But I'm just saying it ain't mathematically over yet. The Browns is mathematically eliminated.
Yeah,
we put the dagger in their heart last week.
Yeah, they done.
But yeah, I think Lamar played a great game. I mean, it is the Giants. I guess he would be somewhere in the conversation, but it's hard for me to give somebody the MVP when I don't feel like they the MVP of their team. When I feel like their offense is better when it runs through Derrick Henry. I don't see how I could call you the most valuable player when y'all lose. Niggas be like, Henry should have had the ball more carries. Yeah. So I don't see how you get to be most valuable player when you lose and niggas is like, damn, they should have gave another nigga on your team the ball.
Make you feel like somebody else is a little bit more valuable than you are.
Exactly, you feel me? So, but great game. He had a crazy run, couple of escapes and good passes. But again, it's the Giants. We'll see a little bit more. You feel me? Here to close out this season. What he gonna be talking about? Next game, Jets versus the Jaguars. A 32-25 win for the Jets. The Jets finally break that losing streak. Thoughts?
Ooh, that boy Devontae Adams had his receiving high.
You hear what he said?
Receiving yards.
Said that felt like the old A-Rod.
Hey, 198 yards on 9 receptions, 2 tutties. That boy was cooking. Every time you turned around, that boy was catching. 12 targets, 9 receptions. That boy was catching just about everything that went his way. He had 1 for 70. His longest was 71 yards. But A-Rod he still only had a 50% completion. Like the boy was still a lot of passes that he won't complete. So it's like, and then he led the team in rushing yards. Come on now. A-Rod led your team in rushing.
Hey, look,
like it's crazy.
You feel me? He took off about a 20-yard gain. I know at least. You feel me?
18. He had 18. You feel me? Yard gain. Breece Hall had an 18-yard gain. He had 30 yards and he ran the ball 9 times.
And A-Rod got them yards.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That's a problem.
It ain't sustainable, is it?
Nah, you're not gonna win a lot of games like that. He beat the Jaguars, but you're not gonna win a lot of games like that at all. By nobody's watch, like it's not gonna happen.
And Mac Jones threw a couple picks.
He threw 2 picks. So
that's why they really won. You feel?
You know what I'm saying?
Without them 2 picks, you feel me? They probably find a way to win that game. Yeah. The Jets still ain't won a game in forever.
Like so. The Jets still ain't won a game in forever, but they beat the Jaguars 32-25. My boy Roll Tide was trying to fight, do everything he could, scratch, claw, but he ended up giving it away at the end. So
Brian Thomas went fucking insane.
Yeah, until he catches 105 yards. He also had 2 tutties. He went down too, so he should have been. You see him and you see Garrett Wilson and the coach going at it.
No, I missed that.
Yeah, you can see, and when they show the clip back, you can see him clearly shows saying if it's one on one, throw the fade, forget all that other stuff, throw the fade. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, you know he probably ain't say forget all that other stuff, but you know what I'm about to say.
We just gotta keep it. We gotta keep it as politically correct for the children as we can.
You feel me?
So if the kids is watching the pod, we trying to be
respectful
as possible. Sometimes stuff happens. You see, I'm getting better, people. You feel? But yeah, I'm with you, yo. A-Rod had a good game. To me, he didn't look like the old A-Rod, but you know, right? You feel me? Because he missed way too many passes to be the old A-Rod. You feel me? That old A-Rod would have had about 500 yards yesterday.
Yeah, he would have been.
But I mean, I guess something is better than nothing, so you can take what you get, and at least they got them a win. But yeah, ain't nothing really to talk about too much there.
It's crazy because the Jaguars had more first downs than the Jets. They had the same amount of penalties, really. They fourth down efficiency was a little bit better, but the Jaguars ended up having more total yards, ran more total plays.
I told you it was the 2 turnovers.
Yeah, I'm about to say
Them interceptions cost them. You feel what I'm saying? They have. Because you look at it like they actually outplayed them niggas. You feel what I'm saying? But the Jets just didn't get his game away, and the Jags did. You know? Like that's literally all that happened. On to our next game. Cowboys take out the Panthers 30-14. CeeDee Lamb went bonkers. Thoughts?
I did not think them Cowboys was gonna pull it off, but they did. Bryce Young turned the ball over too many times yesterday. They had no chance to win. He turned the ball over 3 times like that. He had lost a fumble. He might have lost 2 fumbles. Wait a minute, let me check. I know he lost 1.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he lost 1 and then threw 2 picks.
Yeah, he threw 2 picks. Yeah, but see, they lost 2 fumbles.
That's what I'm saying. He might have lost 2 fumbles and threw 2 picks.
Lost 2 fumbles for real. And threw 2 picks. So, you can't win like that. You're not beating nobody like that. You turn the ball over that many times. That's crazy. I hate it for my boy too. Roll Tide, man. Get better. You all right though? You still had a pretty decent game without the picks, but you can't be throwing them picks like that. You're giving the team extra possessions. And then they, you know what I'm saying, they took a couple of deep shots. The boy Cooker had 4 receptions for 110 yards and a touchdown. Like you said, CeeDee Lamb went bonkers. Yeah, 11 receptions, 116 yards and touchdown.
Yeah, he had like 100 in the first half. Yeah. Like he was going insane.
Crazy. The boy Dowdle had 25 carries, 149 yards.
He been balling here lately too, yo. Real talk.
Running the baby. They said to get Elliott, he running the ball. So
he watched, ain't he?
Hey, man, look, you get rid of the man the first time, why you keep getting the man back? So I just feel like them boys did not come to play yesterday. Well, Bryce Young didn't come to play yesterday.
I agree. I ain't really got too much else to say. CD went crazy. I was not really impressed with Bryce yesterday. Thought he kind of gave it away.
He did.
But I kind of had a feeling with the Cowboys D-line that shit might happen. So, you feel me? Yeah. But yeah, on to our next game. Very good game. Commanders win 20-19 over the Saints. They go for the 2 at the win and missed it, or the Commanders would have given up a lead.
Big lead.
Like a 14 or 20 point lead.
Yep.
So, thoughts?
Man, I wish they would have gave it up so we would have locked us in, but you know, we still locked in a playoff spot. You feel me? So I ain't tripping. Yeah, so that boy, Spencer Rattler, they had a quarterback change. He came in at halftime and played pretty well. I mean, I ain't gonna say pretty well, but you know, he did what he was supposed to do to try to get him to win. Like you said, couldn't convert on at the end of the game and lost it. But at the end of the day, I don't feel like they have enough right now. Like until you get a quarterback, you always gonna be struggling. Jay Daniels got to find a way to finish games. Cause this is the problem. You get up by 14, and you think you about to just ride on to the end of the game, and somebody walk you down, and now you scrambling. But Terry McLaurin's still a monster. You know,
got
so.
two of them things.
Yep, for 73 yards, 7 receptions. Jay Daniels 11 carries, 66 yards. He still be running the ball. They still got a crazy running attack with Brian Robinson. He had 65 yards on 21 carries. So them boys, once they get Eckler back, they'll still even be running the ball a little bit more dominant. But they just gotta find a way to close games. Their defense needs to be a little bit better. They just gotta find a way to close the games out. What you think about it?
I think, like you say, the Commanders starts the game pretty good, but they don't finish games well. And I'm starting to feel like they really are like a year away, and somebody gonna kind of probably had a way with them in the first round of the playoff. And yeah, cause they if you don't really know what you're gonna get, they're kind of inconsistent. And I see the talent, and I see it all, but it's just it don't always turn into a full quarter game as successful as you would like it to. You feel what I'm saying? So, in the Saints, you were right. They need a quarterback. Like, until you get a quarterback, you're not gonna have the answer. You feel me? Like, and it's almost sad to see what New Orleans has turned into. That dome used to be filled with high-powered offense, and now that motherfucker, whew, it's terrible down there in New Orleans right now.
Dang on sure it is, but
Now, on to our next game. The Cincinnati Bengals put up 37 on the Tennessee Titans in a 37-27 victory. Chase finally didn't get 100 yards and finally didn't get in the end zone after multiple consecutive weeks. He was going crazy. They was stealing it over like 9 for 94, but they just kept him out the end zone and kept him under 100. Barely.
that's because it was T. Higgins' week. You know what I'm saying? This week, even though he didn't really have a crazy amount of yards, he had 5 receptions for 88. He had a touchdown.
And did you? Ooh, that catch was mean. Whew. While getting hit. Ooh. Don't let him end up in that black and gold next year.
Stop it.
Woo-wee!
Y'all ain't gonna pay that man the bag he need.
Hey, look.
That boy need about 40 a year. Y'all
Stop it.
He need about 40
Stop
a year.
That's Chase money, you feel me? He don't get Chase money. He can get about 25, 20. You feel me?
Man, get that man. He still can be a one. You right, he ain't Chase though. But
Exactly.
he still can be a one.
I know that's one money, you feel me? You got that, you feel me? That's one money. You feel me? At 40, that's Chase Jefferson money, you feel me? Like, that's a whole different caliber of receiver.
No, I want y'all to make y'all's old deposit.
No, you know we don't do that.
Please.
You feel me? Look. I'm going to just tell you like this. Bengals defense is trash. Will Levis, though. Yo, Unc said he think he got eye problems. You feel like
him and James was. I'm about to say, I don't know what's wrong with them boys. They can't see nothing. I don't know what they be seeing. Or they think they can just make every throw.
Yes, yo.
That's crazy.
Yo, and you know Will Levis lead the NFL in pick sixes. He didn't throw the most pick sixes.
Good God.
That boy's an accident waiting to happen. And it's so crazy because, like, sometimes he be making some crazy throws, but it's like you just turned it over so much. You ain't good enough to be turning it over that much.
He a gunslinger.
Yes, like
Gunslinging.
he doing more slinging than he is gunning. You feel what I'm saying? He really do more of a slinger. You feel what I'm saying?
Your boy Mason Rudolph stepped in and
he threw him a pick too.
Yeah, he threw him one.
He got 2 tutties.
I'm about to say with 200 yards, 21 to 26.
You know how we rub off? We rub off a little bit. You feel me?
He still choked in the end though.
I mean, you know we can't. I mean, I ain't saying we can turn doo-doo into gold, but you feel me? We can turn doo-doo into a silver medal, a bronze medal, maybe. You feel me?
I guess that's alright. That boy Joe Burrow threw 2 picks.
Yeah. Ooh.
He threw them early too.
Yeah, real early. That's why the game was so close at first. He was turning it over.
Yeah.
As soon as he stopped turning it over, 11 started turning it over, and they was 6s. Yeah, but
Chase Brown threw 3 picks. That's crazy.
Crazy.
And how you only throw the ball 12 times? You throw 3 of them go for picks.
Exactly. That's why I say. And what was it, like 8 or 12?
Yeah.
7 or 12?
8 or 12.
Yeah, so you feel me? He almost hit another team half the time he hitting this team.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Good God.
And that boy Chase Brown balling too.
He is. He nice. He got 25 carries for 97 yards. Yeah, that boy Chase doing his thing. Caught him one. Had him 2 tutties on the day.
You feel me? Like getting it in. Anything else you like to say about that game, or you feel?
Nah, the Bengals done.
I agree. Still a nation. The Chiefs beat the Browns 21-7. Pat Mahomes hurts his ankle. Big issue, not a big issue.
Please stop it, man.
No.
You can't talk about the Chiefs and not talk about Patrick Mahomes. If he doesn't play, they're done. And so get well soon. Get Jameis out of there. They end up making a quarterback change after he threw 3 picks to Donovan Peoples-Jones. I mean, no, I'm playing. Not Donovan Peoples-Jones. Dorian Thompson-Robinson. He got a long name too.
Crazy long name.
But he threw 4 times, 4 completions out of 9 attempts for 18 yards and an interception. They have a serious quarterback problem, quarterback developing problem in Cleveland. So until they figure that out, I don't know what they're gonna do. Carson Wentz came in, but he ain't play a lot. They gave it back. Pat Mahomes came back. So if Mahomes is back, you're gonna be good. If he's out, then you're done.
So you think even a hurt Mahomes is good?
Any Mahomes is better than no Mahomes.
Okay, now that I can agree with. But is it good enough for the Chiefs to 3-peat?
Until he showed me otherwise. Because they already 13-1 now, and he's having not one of his best seasons, and he's fighting through injury. So, until he showed me that he can't do it no more, I'm riding with him. My homeboy. What you think? I already know you think your Steelers going. You know what I'm saying? But
I don't think we the only ones. I think there's 2 teams that they don't want to see.
Y'all in the Bills.
You're right. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't think they're gonna get lucky enough to avoid both of them.
I only agree on one of those teams. That's the Bills.
Look, you can agree or not. You feel what I'm saying? The proof is gonna be in the pudding. You feel what I'm saying? So, cause you know how we get down firsthand. So you feel me? But we'll get to that when we get to that. As I was saying about my homeboy, I think it's a big problem because even healthy, I thought them boys was in the world of trouble. They line is already ass as it is. Much less if he can't move like he need to move. Cause you know we gonna put that pressure on him.
Hey, that boy, and his offensive line is not the best, and he still makes a way.
Like, woo.
He still makes a way.
Yeah, but they've been looking suspect, and they ain't really been playing the best competition. So, like I say, we'll see. But put it to you this way: is consistent as they've been over the years. I don't see why you. I'm not saying that you wrong for saying that you want to see it. You feel what I'm saying? Because until we see it, you feel me? It's gonna be hard for niggas to believe it, but I got a feeling you gonna see it. Now, the Browns, Jameis. Jameis 1 week, and even in a game, you can give us like 500 yards, and you give us pick six to lose the game. Then a week after that, you would go for like 100 and some yards and like 3 pick shows. Cleveland, I'm telling you, this is what you need to do. Listen to me. Trade Watson, draft a quarterback that ain't named Shador Sanders or Cam Ward. Hopefully they won't even be there by the time you pick. And then you give it your best ditch effort. Cause look, or maybe you could even release Watson. Cause think about it. You can go get a rookie, eat up a cap for 1 year. You can get a Quinn Ewers, Carson Beck, and you can let them have the keys to y'all's franchise for years to come. Sincerely, still a nation. Texans beat the Dolphins 20-12. Tua had a god awful game. 3-4 picks.
3.
And I think he lost a fumble too.
Good God, Tua.
I think.
He did.
So Tua had like 4 turnovers, which was a career high. I guess, what are your thoughts on the game? It was another not good week for Mixon. CJ laid it up to Nico. You feel me? He ain't really do much outside of a couple of throws to Nico here and there. And I mean, really was a defensive game.
It really was.
I mean, ain't really nobody do nothing. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, most of his stuff was too, Nico.
Yeah.
But I mean, Mixon led the team in receiving.
And how many was it?
33. 5 receptions for 33 yards. Like, CJ has not been playing good. He lost a fumble. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
yes.
He's not been playing good this year. I don't really know what it is. They didn't run the ball very well yesterday either. So, them boys definitely struggle.
Yep, they not looking good.
No, they're not looking good at all.
But be glad they in the AFC South. That's all. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, you ain't lying about that. Cause good God.
Like, that's terrible, bro.
But it's good because they luckily, like you said, they still leading the AFC South. Cause the Colts at 6-8, Jaguars 3-11, Titans 3-11.
Yeah.
They ain't got no pressure in the division, but
and they already beat the Colts twice, so you feel me? They won the division. You feel me? They chilling there.
But they just gotta figure out how to get his CJ in a rhythm. I don't know why he's out of rhythm, why he's so out of rhythm. Like, they gotta figure it out.
And they gotta figure out their running game, because the last like 2-3 weeks, Mixon ain't even been doing that. And that's what you did at the beginning of the year. You could at least count on the running game. Now you can't even depend on the running game, and the passing game still ain't really clicking.
And you still couldn't beat the Dolphins. I mean, the Dolphins still couldn't beat them. So
exactly.
At the end of the day,
4 turnovers to do that.
Yeah.
But that's another thing. This now is another game that the Texans, they got 4 turnovers from the Dolphins, barely won. They got 5 against the Lions and lost. We're running into a bad trend. No offense, and you barely winning because you don't have an offense.
Yeah, defense has been
holding down the fort.
That boy Stingley Jr. is
him. Did you see the pick when he took it away from Reek?
Yeah, that was tough.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, that boy is him. He get better and better every year.
I said LSU and that boy, you feel me? That boy is a dog.
That boy dog.
Like, he one of them.
Definitely.
Now, Anything else you like to say about that game before we move it on?
No, find a way to get CJ cooking.
The Cardinals take out the Patriots 30-17. Thoughts?
The thoughts on that game. I really didn't like the way the Cardinals was playing or have been playing. I still feel like they have a problem with consistency. But they did play. I mean, it was the Patriots, so. But I still feel like they gotta find a way to get their guys going, get their receiving core more involved. Their guys, you know, the Dortch was the highest wide receiver with 60 yards, but the tight end McBride had 87 yards, 9 catches. So it's like you gotta figure out a way to get your receivers more involved. Marvin Harrison Jr. 2 catches, 32 yards, 6 targets. So it's like you're trying to get them involved, but for some reason everybody's not on the same page.
Yep, gotta get them quick.
Michael Wilson, he had 2 catches for 9 yards. James Conner, 5 receptions, 28 yards. You gotta figure out a way to, but you gotta figure out a way to get the pass more consistent, and spread the ball around a little bit more. So
yes, as good as his relationship is with McBride, if him and Marvin could be on that same type of wave, their offense would be crazy dynamic, especially with Connor. You feel what I'm saying?
Connor,
he can catch and everything.
He running the ball well. He had 16 carries for 110 yards, 2 touchdowns. So he did his thing yesterday, but I just feel like Murray didn't throw for no touchdowns yesterday. So it's like, well, we need to find a way to.
It was all Connor.
Yeah, like we need to find a way to get the offense going a little bit more. Like the defense is playing good. They helped them out a lot, but you got to figure out a way to score. The Patriots fumbled the ball 3 times. You can't do that. Not gonna win like that.
Patriots need a lot of help.
They need a lot of help. Oof. I like Drake May though.
I do.
I like Drake. He got a way to go, but I like it.
I hope they don't get Travis. Real talk. I don't want him to be subjected to that. Look, they need him though. They can use him.
They need him.
Cause man, could you imagine him and Gonzalez?
Good God. Him and Gonzalez, boy. Good God.
And they need any type of help at receiver.
Yeah, I don't want to play them boys. I can tell you that I don't want to play them 2 boys.
Them problems like that.
Yeah, they locking stuff up.
Alright, anything else before we move on from that game?
No, I ain't got nothing else to say about that one.
Alright, down to the Bronco game. The Broncos take out the Colts 31-13. What are your thoughts on the game? Anthony Richardson, I know, had a couple of turnovers, and Jonathan Taylor dropped the ball before going into the end zone. This is another player that does this. I just don't understand what they be thinking sometime, gang.
They're not secure in the bag.
Exactly, like, and you see niggas do this, and you still do the same thing.
I don't know how that even happens. Celebrating before you even get there is crazy.
Bro, me either. And the crazy part is I'm pretty sure Bo Nix threw 3 picks himself.
He did. He threw 3 picks himself. He also threw 3 touchdowns on his Jameis Winston impersonation.
And that's what Ant Richardson didn't do. He ain't offset his 2 interceptions. I know he ran a touchdown, but he ain't thrown none.
No, he did not throw any. And he only had 172 yards, 38 attempts, 17 completions. So he threw the ball enough times to at least get 250, 300 plus yards. He threw the ball almost 40 times. And then they ran the ball well. Jonathan Taylor had 107 yards on 22 carries.
Yeah, that's almost 5 yards a pop.
Yep, his longest one was 40 yards, so it's like, come on, man. You running the ball well. Richardson had 7 carries for 46 yards. So running the ball very well. You got to figure out a way to get consistent on the passing. The Broncos, they've been doing what they've really been doing all year. You know, pass and attack been pretty decent. Bo Nix has been playing pretty well. He struggled yesterday, like I said, with the 3 picks, but all year he hasn't been playing bad. Better than I thought he would play. But I mean, the man is what, 28?
Me too. Yesterday was kind of one of his, to me, one of his worst games. You feel me? Because Bo Nix definitely did way more than what I thought Bo Nix was gonna come in and do.
Facts.
So I've been impressed with Bo Nix for the year. But I think that did kind of lock up Jaden Daniels, rookie of the year.
Yeah, that's my pick.
And mine too. And unless either he really regrets these last 3 weeks or Bo Nix go like really crazy insane, I don't really think it's too much of a race no more. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and yeah, I think Ant Richardson need to get more consistent too, yo, because he got so much talent, but it's just like all over the place.
You got to figure out a way to package it up and put it together.
Yeah, you feel me? Like he really need. I think he need like you may tell you a Belichick would be real good for him if he would buy in.
Yeah.
Like somebody that ain't going for that bullshit.
Yeah.
Somebody that'll kind of get him in his playbook, make sure he on his stuff like he need to be. Make sure he like studying appropriately, reading the field right. Your mechanics is on point. Cause that boy got a lot of talent, yo.
Yeah, he definitely do.
I just got a bad feeling he might end up wasting it. You feel me? I hope not, but you feel me? Anything else you got to say about that game?
Oh man, I'm done with them boys.
All right, Buccaneers beat the Chargers 40-17.
Blowout. Good lord. The Chargers can't score. They are not a high scoring offense. So when they play guys who score a lot, they struggle. Mike Evans turned the clock back. 9 receptions, 159 yards, 2 tutties. But they finally got Bucky Irvin back in the lineup. Being efficient, he had 15 carries, 117 yards. They have a two-headed monster, so they usually run the ball pretty well. Him and Rashard White. I like them two-headed monsters. And then Baker's playing pretty decent, even though he's missing his top, one of the top receivers. So I just feel like, man, the Bucks are a team to be aware of. They might bounce you out in the first round if you're not careful.
Real like.
But I'm really more concerned about the Chargers. The Chargers are, like I said, they don't score well. And for some reason, they can't get the offense clicking. They don't really have enough right now. I don't know what they need to do. I know injuries with JK is really killing their running game. But they got to.
I still think they had an issue scoring even when JK was there.
Yeah, I still feel like they need to figure out a way to get the offense going.
They do, but they need more receivers. That's what it is. You feel
Yeah,
me?
that's all.
Lad is a beast, but outside of Lad, you feel what I'm saying? They need some other help. The rest of them is inconsistent, and you never know what you're gonna get from Palmer and Johnson and Chart, and you feel me? It's a whole bunch of just like hit and miss guys. You feel what I'm saying? So if they not gonna really strap you up, it's a problem.
So I do feel like they just got to figure out a way to keep it going. They will, though, eventually. Harbaugh, I feel like he would have a better year than this. He's not having a terrible year, but I still just feel like they would be better. 8-6, like I said, they're still 8-6. Like I said, not having a terrible year, but I just feel like it would be better.
Not as good as you thought they would.
Yeah, not as good as I thought they would be, especially when you went in a division with the Chiefs and the Broncos. The Broncos, like I said, the Broncos are 9-5, Chiefs are 13-1. You got to figure out a way to compete with these guys. You got to win enough games.
You did. I'm gonna tell you, Mike Evans is a dog. That boy Mike is still a problem, still getting it in and going crazy.
Yeah, he's still him.
Like him. Now, on to our next game. The Bills take out the Lions. 48-42. Dan Campbell decided in the fourth quarter, with about 12 or 10 minutes left to go in the game, to go onside kick. I told you. I'm not even going to ask a question. I'm going to just say it. I told you that his aggressive ways, which are actually stupid ways and not actually aggressive, is going to cost him. Why is you calling for an onside kick like you can surprise the onside kick anymore? You got to let it be known. So why would you do that?
Yeah, especially with all that time.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? What are you doing? And I get that you won't stop them, but you got a much better chance of stopping them or either holding them to three than the onside kick. Because now you basically giving them an automatic three.
Yeah. I got a question for you now. This is the second time that the Bills defense gave up 40 plus. Now they lost one, and now they won one. Now, Will, do you think that the Bills defense will come bite them in the ass come playoff time?
I do. And see, this is why that when I look at things, I get more excited about what the future holds for my boys. Because everyone has a flaw.
Yeah.
A fatal flaw. And you're not gonna beat us thinking you're gonna play them type of games. Because if we're gonna be able to score 30 points on you, you can go ahead and chalk that shit up. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we're not gonna give up no 30 points. I don't see it. So, and if we do, it's because if we beat you 42-32, then I'm cool. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying? As long as we on the positive side, and when you got a good offense, or great defense with a good offense.
Just because you don't see it happening don't mean it ain't gonna happen.
This is true. Because up until the last 2 weeks, they ain't gave up a 40 burger. So they cannot give up a 40 burger and still be getting enough points to win. However, their defense ain't look real good to me. It looked vulnerable. Now, Josh Allen is the MVP, and he gonna be hard to stop. But if their defense is gonna be that ass, we can get a couple of stops here and there. So
Them boys is averaging over their last 4 games 30 points. They put up 30 on the Chiefs. They put up 35 on the 49ers. They put up 42 in a loss against the Rams, and now, of course, 48. So if them boys is averaging about 30 points. If you do that, it's kind of hard to lose you if you're putting up a lot of points. Not many offenses are scoring at that clip like the Bills are. But I really feel like it's more concerned with the Lions because you passed for 494 yards, 5 touchdowns, throw no picks, and you still lose. So,
because you put yourself in a hole, got down like 35-14,
you swallowed them boys 2 touchdowns. I mean, you can't do that.
And then, on top of that, the Bills put up 30 against the Chiefs, 35 against the 49ers, 42 against the Rams, and 48 against the Lions. And none of them defenses our defense. The one that they give you about the best chance for this year been the Chiefs. And even at that, they got to 30. We hold them to 30. We getting to 31. The Lions, they in a world of trouble. Because their defense ain't been looking good the last few weeks. And they keep losing more and more people to a defense that's already going down. So it ain't a good sign for them. And if they don't have that 1 seed, they're going to be in a world of trouble. And just imagine being that good all year, then falling apart.
It's all about who the healthy is at the end.
Exactly. Do you have any other thoughts about the Bills and the Lions? On to the robbery of the week. The Eagles get a 27-13 win over the Steelers. Thoughts?
I knew we was gonna dominate y'all. Y'all don't score enough for us. And then y'all ain't have y'all's best receiver. Pittsburgh, they struggle without Pickens. Even with Pickens, you still struggle to score at the rate you should be scoring. That's because he's really your only dominant receiver who's he can score. He can just about get catches on anybody. So I just feel like without y'all gotta figure out a way. Y'all need another receiver for one, and for two,
That's true.
y'all still gotta figure out a way to get the offense going. I feel like y'all's offense is still stagnant, even though Russ started off hot, but I feel like y'all done got stagnant for some reason, and y'all need to figure out a way to get the offense going. What do you feel like y'all boys need to do to get the offense going?
Mr. Pickens need to be back. That's all.
That's it.
That's it. You feel what I'm saying? And then on top of that, um, we need to stop running all of these extra tight ends in, like Pruitt and Connor Hayward. They need to see less time. We need to have more of our weapons in the game, and we'll be fine. Now, you say that you feel like you dominated. So, if you dominate a game, and by the end of the third quarter you only up 7 points, do you really does that give you a good how would I say this? If you basically playing your best, another team ain't playing their best, and the game is still close to the last quarter. Now, mind you, we also have to take into account it was about to be a 7-3 Steeler lead before somehow we get a phantom penalty for our man just annihilating your man all the way into the seats. Your man threw a punch. Your next man, Quinion, came through and threw another punch. And somehow, Darnell and Calvin Austin end up with penalties. If they offset them, or if they just call it on y'all, like what actually happened, we get 7 on that drive. Najee fumbled a pitch for no reason. It wasn't like he was hit. He just dropped the ball. We're going in to possibly tie the game. And we only had, I want to say we didn't even have 200 yards of total offense. And the game still ended up being that close. Now, for a person like me, that made me feel good about our chances when we see you niggas again. Because Mr. Pickens will be there. And I don't see us playing that bad that often. And then on top of that, AJ and Vontae both went for 100. And why we won't doubling and tripling AJ like I told him to, I have no idea. I gave him the recipe. Get him angry early. What they do? Leave him in one-on-one early. What do he do? Eating early. You feel what I'm saying?
He's not one of them guys you need to be going one-on-one with. Some guys you just need to put your pride aside and say, hey, look, we need 2 guys on this man. We need to figure out how we gonna roll the coverage, figure it out. And if you don't, they're gonna make you pay. And if you're not making them pay, you bailing people out.
And especially when he's angry too. That's why I say put 3 people on him. Make sure he can't get it. We want that man frustrated like hell. Like we're gonna see if we can get him to snap. Cause it seemed like he was close to snapping. And we left him one-on-one where he can be dancing and feeling good by himself. Oh, we back now.
But it's just one game though. I need to see more consistency in the pass game. Like, of course we do what we need to do to win. We 12-2 right now, but the wins is ugly right now. I don't like it. I need the wins to be more efficient, more dominant, more consistent. So I just feel like we need to stop shooting ourselves in the foot and making the games closer. Because then we get on these runs when we start scoring, and then we get on these runs when we get stagnant and we ain't doing nothing. So we need to figure it out. We need more consistency.
Yeah, y'all look good though, cause like I say, especially with all the injuries that the Lions having, and as inconsistent as the Packers are, and the Vikings not really being like you never really know what you're gonna get. Y'all got a very good shot at the Super Bowl. Now, once you get there, you probably gonna have some help, whether that be Homie, Josh Allen, them Steelers, Mr. Watt. You know how Mr. Watt get down. You feel me?
My D-line played pretty good though, because y'all boys only y'all didn't run the ball as good at all. Y'all only Najee had 14 yards, 6 carries. Russell Wilson 13 yards, 4 carries. Jalen Warren 12 yards, 4 carries.
Now that's why I say we didn't get 200 yards of total offense.
Y'all boys definitely couldn't run the ball. When y'all can't run the ball, y'all definitely problems.
And it won't like we was lighting it up throwing. That's why I say for the game to be as close as it was, as long as it was, I was actually surprised. And like I say, it just gave me good hope that even with not playing our best, we can still find a way to be in games, even with the upper echelon of teams that's in the game. So I took it for what it was worth. You feel me? Now we got this game coming up Saturday. We about to take care of business. We already clinched the playoffs. Now we about to clinch the division.
Okay, we'll see.
Now, the Green Bay Packers took out the Seattle Seahawks 30-13. A blowout.
After
from the jump, basically.
I don't know what they had going on. But what's crazy to me about the Seahawks is that you come over a game where you blow out the Cardinals and then you get blown out. So this is what I'll be talking about consistency.
But look, if you look at what they did the week before against the Jets. You feel they didn't really look good.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? They struggle, but you get a win, so you go in the win sheet and you're like, well, okay, they winning, they're 8-5, they just have a good game, but then like you say, you get a game like that where you're like, man, that was an awful performance.
Yeah, that was terrible. So, they turned the ball over a lot. They weren't playing good. They really couldn't get no offense going. And then injuries are biting them too, so they can't seem to stay healthy. Man, I just feel Gino is just not the guy for me, But
He's just like an average, You might be a little competitive depending on your team, but you're not gonna be like a real threat. And the Rams gonna end up winning that division. You feel me? I don't trust Seahawks.
Yeah, I don't trust him either. So it's tied 8-6 right now with the Rams and the Seahawks. So
yeah, with 3 games left, I take my money and put it on the Rams. That's just what
That's just what I do.
Now, it's funny because you had sent a little question to me, or I guess like a statement. It said, Mike Tomlin is overrated. Said, when was the last time he won a playoff game? Over a decade ago. He won his only Super Bowl with cowards, coaches, and players. Do you think Coach Tomlin is overrated? And I'll answer it after you.
No. The man is one of those guys. So you don't never have a losing season for no reason. You got to be one of them guys for that. That doesn't happen often. It really never happens at all. So no, Mike Tomlin. I wouldn't say he's overrated. I just feel like he's had a tough time transitioning without his quarterback, which a lot of guys do. I don't really know anybody who you lose your franchise quarterback and all of a sudden you're going to be back in the mix, right the next year. So it just doesn't really happen. But now he might have found somebody he can, rumble with, or he still might be looking. So he's still trying to find a quarterback that's going to take you there, because not many guys can. A lot of the times people think, just like Belichick, once you go there, you're supposed to just automatically keep going. It don't work like that.
I agree. He pisses me off at times now. I do think he needs somebody for clock management issues because he's awful at that type of stuff and little certain in-game things like punting the ball. midfield, 4th and 7, down 14 points. We never touched the ball again. Like, little simple stuff like that. But he gonna always get your team to show up most of the time, and you're gonna always be competitive. And yes, I 1,000% agree. You wouldn't think with Kenny Pickett and Mason Rudolph and Mitch Trubisky that you are gonna win a playoff game. So like, I'm not understanding. You feel what I'm saying? Most people would think you're not getting to the playoffs if they're your quarterback. So it's like, what you really expect?
True. That is true.
So that's my thing. And like, I don't think he Andy Reid, but you feel me? Again, when people be like, should we fire this person? Who's gonna replace him though?
That's true.
Like, why? What's the point of firing somebody to get a worse coach in there? Like, I'm not understanding. Like, what are we really doing here? You
that
feel
don't
me?
make sense at all.
Yeah, if you're not gonna upgrade, why are you? And how do you really upgrade from Coach Sharma? Unless you really gonna give me like an Andy Reid or something, how you gonna get Andy Reid? Why would he leave Kansas City? Why would Kansas City let him leave? It don't make sense.
Nah, it don't. It definitely don't make good nonsense.
Yeah, so bam. Now, I got a question for you. Let's say you are T.I., you in the entertainment industry. Your wife is Tiny. Would you want Usher to be feeding her grapes on stage or whatever he was feeding her on stage?
Serious.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. What you say? Yeah, okay, like
okay.
him.
Come on, bro.
No deal.
And forget all that stuff y'all talking about. Look, you do all that playing with the chairs and all that if you want to. Be right where you at.
She gonna be riding home
Usher
that night.
Right home with that man. You feel me? Like, you not coming home with me.
I agree, yo. That was weird. And the weirdest part about it, yo, is like he was encouraging her to do it. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, what's wrong with this goofy?
Man, he might like it, you know. Some people like to see their wives, mess with other men. I'm just not.
Thank you on that Adam 22.
That's what I'm about to say. I ain't with that. You feel what I'm saying? Don't be get off my buns. Don't be flirting with my buns. Don't be trying to feed my buns. Leave my buns where my buns is at. They my buns. You feel me? Leave them alone.
Reach.
I ain't with that.
You know, I don't think it's really too much else I need to say because you know I'm not with it. Like, man.
Alright, well, look, what about Chris Brown?
I don't give a damn if it was motherfucking Michael Jackson back from the grave. Get the hell out of here. I'm none of you other niggas. I don't feel good. You feel me? Because you feel like some celebrity nigga was talking to your chick. You feel what I'm saying?
That don't make you feel like you got one of the baddest Jones.
No. Them niggas' opinions don't mean nothing to me. You feel what I'm saying? I felt I already felt. Clearly she was something. That's why she is what she is. I don't need no other niggas' validation.
Alright, let me ask you this.
Ask me.
Okay, so they say Travis, you see where they was talking about Travis Hunter's girl. So do you feel like what she doing is a problem, or do you feel like it ain't a big deal and people making a big deal?
I feel like it is a huge problem. You feel what I'm saying? Like, a huge problem.
A huge problem?
A huge. Look.
Why is it a huge problem?
Because first of all, let's just say I'm Travis Hunter. I'm Travis Hunter. You know who I am. My image is everything. See what I'm saying? My image give me endorsements, give me a bigger bag. So why is you trying to excuse my language, but I don't know how else to say this, fuck up the bag? You feel what I'm saying? Like, we trying to run the bag up. Why is you messing the bag up? You should never be so in your feelings that you wouldn't give me a kiss in public because you mad that I was hugging somebody else at a game. Then on top of that, we got you talking about I want your type at first. You feel what I'm saying? Like you feel me? This is sounding awful. You don't never want to be that guy.
That's crazy.
You see what I'm saying? Like, this is awful sign. Then Dion even saying, well, you should get a prenup. You feel what I'm saying? So clearly the signs is there. You see what I'm saying?
But, that's just him looking out for the man. His man's like, he supposed to look out for his man.
Exactly. But look, even if it want a reason, he should be getting a prenup just off of the GP. So I feel it. That's just normal looking out. But we've also seen the signs. It seemed like she got an attitude problem. Um, you get what I'm saying? So I mean, I hope I'm wrong. I hope it worked out for her. But I just see a whole lot of bad signs that in a few years we're gonna be like, why did he marry that girl and now she got all them M's out of him?
I mean, but
at the end of the day, it's his decision to make. So
it is. I mean, at the end of the day, you can't. When you like somebody, anything they do is like gospel. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, especially when it's like it's like puppy love. You feel me? He don't really see nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't really know exactly what the signs he needs to be looking for. He think everything is like cool. You know what I'm saying? Or it could be like some stuff. Yeah, of course, some stuff is cool. Stuff you can work through, but some stuff is like, I don't know if this is what I really want to like be having my people. You know what I'm saying? The type of things I want around me, the type of things I want to deal with. But I mean, that's his life. So he gotta sleep with the girl, not me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
that's why I say he gonna do what he wanna do. But I just try to give the youth the game so they don't necessarily make them mistakes. But you're right. Like, you don't know what you don't know.
It's true.
You see what I'm saying? And a lot of times you got to learn what you don't know in order to know what you don't know. So that's why I say I just hate it for him. But it's like, it's just so many different signs. It's like, yo, watch yourself. Turn around. Like, but like I say, I hope I'm wrong. At the end of the day, he gonna do what he wanna do, just like everybody else do, and he gonna have to live with his decision. Cause like you said, he gonna be the one waking up with her, and if she decides to take him for that money, he's gonna be his money lost. You see what I'm saying? So you feel me? Like, that's on him. But yeah, he ain't as wild as T.I., but you feel me? I ain't with that either. You feel me? T.I. was extra. You feel me?
I guess he felt like he had done
Yeah.
so much. He can give a little bit, you feel me? He said he done done too much. He like, you know what, like, go ahead, you feel me? That boy feel like he done got off. That's the only time you should be doing that. Not that you should be getting off any point in time. I'm just saying. That's probably why he got off like that. Why he let her get off. Because, he T.I. You feel me? Like, he can go anywhere. He good. Like, he gonna hit you with that, that expeditiously. You feel me? He be like, man,
you expeditiously tripping. You feel what I'm saying? But look, do you partner? You feel me? You keep doing that, cause look, I know a couple niggas on the game that'll feed them more than some trash. You feel what I'm saying? So you feel me? I give tip. You feel me? I send her to them boys that'll treat her right. You feel me? And I never know.
no, you know how you do. You give him that dangling carrot.
I don't know nothing. Hey, that's that rich boy shit y'all got. You feel me? I don't know nothing about dangling carrot. I don't know nothing about no dangling carrot. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't got no carrot to dangle. You feel me? I ain't got no carrot to dangle.
Flash from that lifestyle. You feel me?
Ain't no lifestyle. You feel me? I still living. You feel me? I'm in granny basement. You feel me? Might even, penny pincher. Little stepper.
No, so here you go with the cap.
Look, but we're gonna have to get off of here. because he about to start doing too much. I can already tell, you feel me? Bullshitting, I already got the hat on for him, you feel me? I can't even be over here with my regular hair out, cap too much. So now I gotta keep a cap just for him.
Yeah.
Shit's crazy. But is there anything else you'd like the people to know before we check up out of here tonight?
He rich.
See, I told you, there's always some bull. But look, you've tuned into another episode of Postwork. We'll be back at you again Wednesday night.